Okay guys, so for the term 4, the first assignment we are going to be working on is going to be this jewelry box, and we are going to start that by rolling some clay. The size of the box is going to be 5 inches long by 3 inches tall project, and we are going to use this template that you can make at home. We're gonna use this template to make four sides of the box we are going to be working with. Okay, so we're gonna get started by getting a lump of clay, getting our thickness wood, which is a 1/4 inch, and I'm just gonna roll this out first. And I need to make 4 pieces of clay. So let's get started. So now that I have my 4 sides cut, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some texture. And this is what I'm going to use to apply the texture to all these 4 slabs that I built. There you have it. I got all my 4 sides ready to go for my project. So at this point, the next thing I will do is put the 4 walls together. So that way I know how big the bottom piece needs to be for the box. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is weld those walls together. So all I'm gonna do is get some clay, make into a coil. Whoa, hold still. And all I'm gonna do is get this coil, put it right here in this corner. I'm gonna cut the excess off. And I'm gonna use my wooden tool, and I'm just gonna blend this together. just like so. To make the bottom, all I'm gonna do is get more clay. And just like I did with the walls, I'm going to open this clay until it is 1/4 of an inch thick. So I'm just gonna use my guiding sticks in here, and I'm just gonna roll this clay until I get the thickness that I need. So I'm just checking everywhere to make sure I got the right shape for this box. The next thing I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to cut the clay. I'm just drawing the shape that I need, because I don't want to force it and damage the walls. So I got this down, so now I can just remove this, and I'm going to use a ruler to make the cuts nice and straight. The next thing is we need to put a weld inside the box to hold the wall to the base together. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over very carefully. There you go, very, very carefully. And to make this easy on you, all you need to do is find one of those pieces of clay that is just leftovers, that still is 1/4 of an inch, and just to use something that make 4 equal parts. It doesn't have to be anything specific or too complicated. I'm just gonna use my thickness wood in here. And all I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna cut this. And so far, we got a box with footing. So the next thing we need to do for this assignment is build the lid. So let's get that part done.